Today we are back in New Orleans here in the French Quarter to bring you guys along on the ultimate food tour. You could easily spend a week eating your way through this amazing city, but we're gonna help you on your yummy scavenger hunt. We are going to show you all the must-eat top items and maybe a few things you didn't know you needed to add to your list. Let's go. Typically, you want to start your day off with beignets and a café au lait from Café du Monde, but we did that in our last New Orleans video, so we're heading straight to lunch.
All right, so our first stop today, we're heading to the French Market. We actually visited there for our first video here in New Orleans, but today we're heading straight to the food stalls where we're going to Jay's Seafood to try their char-grilled oysters. Let's go. Anything you like?
Yeah, I love all of the pottery with the fleur-de-lis. It's so pretty.
Wow, it's so lively in the French Market today. They have live music, a bunch of souvenir shops. The energy is awesome.
Okay, so we came here to Jay's Seafood Dock to have those char-grilled oysters that we've been waiting for. Turns out they don't have a shucker on site and their registers are broken, so we're gonna have to put a pin in that. Maybe we'll try them from somewhere else. There are a couple other stops here in the French Market that we wanted to try, one of which is Loretta's crab beignets, so we're gonna go head over there and try those right now. I'm gonna call your name for the beignets. Excuse me. So yesterday we tried the delicious powdery sugared beignets from Café du Monde, and today we're trying the savory crab beignet from Loretta's. So this is going to be a lunch treat. It has a delicious crab filling with a remoulade sauce on the side, and I've been looking forward to this crab beignet since I read about it online. So I am super excited to dig in and give it a try. Wow. Ooh. That's like a huge chunk of crab. Oh my god. I'm already obsessed with this. Wow. Delicious, large, savory pieces of crab. The beignet is buttery and flaky. I'm gonna try with the remoulade sauce now. By far my favorite thing we've eaten on this trip so far. It is absolutely delicious.
Sammy talked it up so much, I'm so excited. Sammy's right, this is by far the best thing we've had yet. The crab's so fresh, crunchy on the outside, soft and doughy on the inside. So it is kind of pricey. For that little beignet, it is $10. But it has a lot of crab and it's worth it. Delicious. What a great first stop.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So while New Orleans may not be known to be super vegetarian friendly, there are a few spots that cater to vegetarians, and one is right here in the French Market, and they have vegan crab cakes, gumbo, and so much more. We ordered the vegan crab cake because we wanted to compare it to the crab beignet. This one is a little bit cheaper, coming in at $8 as opposed to the crab beignet was $10. So we're gonna do a little taste test and see which one is better. Also, it's just kind of like an honorable mention because Tommy and I like to eat vegetarian sometimes, and we figured we'd show some vegetarian options. Oh, I got some seeds on there. Let me get the seeds off. Ah! I want to make it not pretty. All right, going in for the first bite. Wow. Okay, so this is just okay compared to what we just had, the crab beignet from Loretta's. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still really good. And if you're vegan, this is definitely a great option. I don't think it was the best idea to try this one right after Loretta's. If we would have had this one first, I would be like, delicious, love it. But Honestly, you can't compare fake crab to real crab. And it's like 4 times the size as the one from Loretta, so a little bit more value for your money as well. I'm still gonna eat the whole thing. I was so curious to what this was made out of because I really couldn't tell, so I was gonna go ask the guy, but then I'm like looking at the filling and it's definitely made out of palmito or like heart of palm, which is funny because I used to use heart of palm to make like vegan calamari. That's why it tasted so familiar. It's so good.
Sammy definitely downplayed it. It's still very delicious. The only thing that's missing is a beer. Let's go do that right now. Cheers, you guys. So everywhere I go, I like to try the IPAs. IPAs are my favorite beers. So today we're trying the Urban South is the brewery, and it's called the Holy Roller. Cheers. Wow, delicious. Both IPAs on this trip have been outstanding so far.
So I was never a big beer drinker before I met Tommy, but I've definitely acquired a taste for microbrews, and I love trying all the IPAs with Tommy, and this one, it definitely hits the spot on this hot day.
So the next spot on our list, we're going to try Louisiana Gumbo, the classic dish here. We're going to Tableau, which is only about a 7-minute walk from here.
Real quick, it's time to thank the sponsors of today's video, Ably Apparel. You might have seen us wearing Ably apparel not only in our last few videos,
Ably,
but throughout all of our travels. Let's rewind a bit. Here's us hiking to Phadink Peak in Laos, on safari in South Africa, and getting lost on scooters in Thailand. Ably specializes in eco-friendly, sustainable, natural fiber clothing. It is made with Philium technology, making it quick drying, odor resistant, and anti-stain. This makes Ably perfect for people like us who are active and always on the go. We love that Ably's core technology is produced to Blue Sign standards, making it safe for its customers, employees, and the environment. Since the Philium technology resists stains and odors, we almost never have to wash them. The clothes are super versatile, so we can wear them for a fun day around New Orleans and then head straight to the bayou. We love that with Ably, we can pack less clothes and do laundry less often. Also, the clothes are super cute and there are a ton of options on their website. If you want to shop any of these amazing products, we will leave a link in the description box below, or you can go to ablyapparel.com. Now, back to the food tour. No worries if we spill, right?
I'll give you a hug. Oh my God, look at
All right, we got our gumbo to go, so let's go try it.
So we're heading to Louis Armstrong Park, which is of course dedicated to the famous jazz musician here. We're gonna enjoy our gumbo.
So Tableau serves a Creole style duck and andouille gumbo, and the andouille sausage is supposed to be made in-house. We were looking forward to this dish like our whole trip, and so I'm very excited to try it. Oh my God, it's so savory, and that sausage has such a smoky and sharp taste to it. I missed gumbo from Louisiana, and I'm so excited that we're eating this right now. A lot of people think when they come to New Orleans that they're going to be eating Cajun food, and while you can most definitely find it here in the city, a lot of the influence is actually Creole. And you'll notice, like with this Creole style gumbo, it's kind of a tomato-y base, and you can definitely taste hints of the tomato in the gumbo as well. And Cajun cooking won't use any of the tomato. So that's why this is a Creole style. It's so good.
I can smell it from here. It smells so good.
It has celery, onions, rice. It's so delicious. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Yum. I kind of wanted to talk about the history of the gumbo. So when the first slave ships arrived here to Louisiana in the early 1700s, there was this forced fusion of cuisines between the West Africans, the Native Americans, and the Europeans, resulting basically in the food that we're eating today. So the West Africans brought the okra and the Native Americans had the dried leaves of the sassafras, and together that created the thick base of the gumbo. Gumbo is very adaptable, and today most people just use a roux, but that is a little bit of the history of gumbo and what we're eating today, which is delicious.
So this is my first authentic gumbo. Sammy's talked it up for so many years now. Wow. The food here has been so amazing. This is the best dish yet. So it's very peppery, a little spice. So perfect. Everything we've eaten today has been so delicious, but it's time to move on to our next stop. We are heading to Oceana Grill. And if you guys are new around here, I love trying strange and different foods.
I bit that poor guy in half.
So I'm super excited to try their blackened alligator. We just made it to Oceana Grill. It's actually rated the #2 restaurant here in the French Quarter. I'm so excited to try the alligator. We're actually having it 2 ways. We're having it fried and blackened. We're also super excited because they had the char-grilled oysters here, which we missed out on this morning. I think we got a half rack of those. Super psyched. We just got our alligator. Kind of look like chicken tenders. Nothing too crazy. Trying the fried out first. Tastes like chicken. Ooh, that's a nice little spice to it. The texture, it's kind of like lobster, I guess, the inside of it. Ooh, that sauce is so spicy and delicious too. Wow. Who would have thought? Alligator's really good. So the blackened feels a lot more moist and it's very soft. So let's see how it tastes any different. It's funny, I thought I was gonna like the blackened more, but the fried is where it's at.
So we ordered the freshly shucked Louisiana oysters char-grilled over an open flame. These oysters come with a zesty Cajun, like creamy herb sauce. I've never had oysters like this before. Tommy and I definitely prefer them raw, but we're in Louisiana and we decided to give them a try, so let's dig in. I was really a little timid about trying this dish. It is so good. The creamy herb sauce fills your whole mouth with flavor. It's creamy, buttery, garlicky, and that oyster is so fresh and delicious. This is really, really good. I still prefer them raw though.
They're really good oysters. I'm not a fan of all the sauces. Like if I'm buying oysters, I want to taste the sea. I want to taste that ocean. All right, after all those dishes, we're heading for a sweet treat. We're heading to Aunt Sally's. We're trying pralines or pralines. You guys let us know how to say that in the comments.
You taught yourself to play the drums.
Here, ready to try it?
Ready.
Okay. She said it was hand poured, made fresh every day. Came in a box though. She did say that this box was only good for 14 days and they packaged them right here in-house. So she said it was made with sugar, maple, pecans, butter, and love. I'm sure there's some other things in there that I missed, but let's go ahead and give it a try.
What is a praline praline exactly?
It's pretty much just like sugar, pecans, a thin, crispy candy made with lots of Louisiana love. All right, time to give it a go. If you are looking for a sweet, sugary treat, you have found it. This is absolutely delicious. Definitely hits the sweet tooth, and it's really good. All right, we hope you guys enjoyed eating your way around New Orleans with us and enjoyed this amazing food tour. If you come here, do not miss Loretta's crab beignets and definitely the duck and andouille gumbo from Tableau. Those were my 2 must-tries, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
And don't forget the alligator and the oysters. Wow, what a great day. Thank you guys all for being here. We appreciate every one of you. Bye-bye.